We had another topic we were going to talk about. Totally forgetting what it was.
Weird foods that I find.
Oh. Why is it that the...
Did you see the buildup?
Yeah.
Did you see the buildup?
Right now.
No.
How deep are we diving right now?
We're diving in pretty deep right here.
How deep? We gotta...
Because the only people that have a problem with a younger woman dating an older man are older women. Like 35 plus, 45 plus. This is something we've talked about recently. Those are the only people that hate on an age gap relationship. Older women. Thoughts?
Caitlin, I got a question. Why is that?
I don't know.
Well, let me ask you. So do you not have a problem with age gap from a guy, dating a younger woman? Do you have anything to say? Does it bother you at all? Or?
I have zero problem with it because I am in an age gap relationship.
And what's your age?
How old am I, or what's the age gap?
No, what's your age?
25.
25. See, she's not over 35 or 40.
That's what I was going to say. I'm not an older woman. I'm a young woman in an age gap relationship.
And the difference? Age difference?
17 years.
I see nothing wrong with it.
Me neither. Zero. I see nothing wrong with it. And anybody who really before I even say this, I just want to disclose that this is just my opinion. I feel like if anybody has a problem with a certain age gap, and I'm talking over the age of 18 and stuff like that. I'm not talking about weird, nasty shit.
No weird stuff.
Yeah. If anybody has a problem, it's simply because I think that they're jealous of the situation or them not being able to have that. Does that make sense?
Yep.
On one form or another. Okay? So I'll use this as an example. A 40-year-old woman, will, and I've ran into this, will be upset if a 20-year-old woman is dating a 40-year-old man, right? Because in the woman's perspective or whatever, this is just an opinion. She's like, well, what the fuck? That's my age, you know what I mean? Like I should, that 20-year-old's taken away from some. Does that make sense?
Right.
And I feel like that's where it comes from. I could be absolutely wrong, but these are just some of the things that I've ran into, and I can tell you right now, before I hand it over to Snacks, is it's always been a problem for women over the age of like 35, right? I mean, right?
Look,
Snacks?
Here's the bottom line. The bottom line is there's always a newer model coming out with less miles. And that's really what it is. Sometimes you got to trade in the old beater for a newer model that might be brand new off the showroom with 0 miles. But okay, let's dive. This is an example of what happened a couple weeks ago at the bar. We're at the bar hanging out in our little section. Some young girls, my friend went to go pick them up. Hey, let's have some shots, whatever. They came into the area, and then immediately one of the girls was like, what are you doing here? I know your mom. She's like, totally went off on the girls. Like, hello, they're at this bar. They're obviously over 21. So why are you hating? She was really hating, and she was drinking, but she like made a big stink about it, and it was kind of shitty,
Yeah, definitely. I think that is definitely an issue. I think it definitely happens. I think that that's also different than relationships and that sort of thing. In that setting, it's that girl not wanting you to hang out with or talk to or buy drinks for. Those girls, they want you to buy drinks or hang out with them.
Right.
So I think that that's one thing. I think that in a relationship, I think it takes a special combination and a special set of people to have an aged gap relationship that is successful and that's healthy, because I don't think that my boyfriend specifically would just date any 25-year-old.
Oh, hell no.
I don't think that that's in his nature. I don't think that he was looking. I lied to him at first about how old I was. He liked you. He liked you. Don't come at me.
I think that's so cute, though.
It's like, oh, yeah, well, how old are you? Well, how old are you?
Right.
Like, he's clearly looking at us. We have eyeballs. Like, you can tell that he's older and I'm younger, but it's just hard because at this point, we've now been together for a couple of years. We're together because we love each other and we make each other happy, and we bring out the best in each other, not just because of some stupid age gap or some
Right.
superficial type of thing.
So another thing too, though, is if you have the newer, younger model, right? You have a younger female. I've heard women say, "Oh, they're just dumb. That's why these guys want them, because they're dumb. They don't know any better." Have you ever thought that maybe your ass is so damaged from whatever poor decisions you made or whatever bad decisions you were in or continue to stay in, that, you know what, maybe I don't want a woman that's damaged, that has emotional baggage, or maybe kids or
Nobody
whatever.
wants to inherit that shit.
Yeah.
Nobody does. And the thing is, too, like when you talk about, because I already know what's going to happen. Well, how come you don't see, you know, these younger guys dating this older woman? Well, it's the same thing in the sense that, you know, for guys, right, sometimes it takes a while for men to mature up to enough to where it's like, okay, you know, they can actually provide, you know, be a man, you know, and take care of shit, right? Which is super attractive for a younger woman because they don't want nobody their age.
Exactly.
These 20-year-olds,
That's what I was
25-year-old
gonna
ain't
say.
fucking with no 25-year-old boy.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They're just not. So the attraction, you know, is older. You know, is an older deal, right? We don't make the rules on this shit. You know what I mean? It's if you think about all the way back to the beginning of time, right? Ancient history, you know, it's always been, you know, you got the kings, the queens, and the princes and shit. They're with the younger, you know, gals. You know what I mean?
I would say the age group most attracted to me, or that like pursue me, is probably 25 and under,
Of course.
27 and under.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
There's zero problem with that, though.
Yeah, none at
There's
all.
zero problem.
For whatever reason, that's just what is attracted to me.
Yeah.
I think that for me personally, it comes with the fact that I personally have my shit together, and I want to date somebody that also has their shit together.
100%.
And that's just in addition to what you had already just said, is that
100%.
I don't want to date somebody that is living with their parent. I don't care if you do or not. You do you. Everyone's different. I personally don't live with my parents, so I don't want to date somebody that lives with theirs. And that's just one example.
And the thing is, too, I know this is a rough pill to swallow right now, but, you know, in our age group, you know, with me and Aaron, is like, I'm not trying to fuck with some chick that's had 3 divorces, you know, gone through this, that, you know, so much trauma, just like to kind of piggyback on what he was saying.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to deal with that shit, especially when we get older and we kind of know what we want, right? I mean, we know what we want, what we're looking for, what we want, what, you know, what works with us, right? No one's trying to fuck with that. And that also goes on the take of, you know, why some people are single, why some people are not. I think a lot of men nowadays are single on purpose. They're single on purpose. They know what they want. It's going to take something special, especially in, you know, in my age.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in my 40s, you know, so it's like, we ain't trying to fuck around no more. You know what I mean? So I think that's a huge, you know, attraction in the sense of, you know, you got like, you know, a 25-year-old who's very good looking, who hasn't been through a whole bunch of shit. Boy, I mean, hang out with Snacks. If you're 20, I mean, like seriously, hang out with Snacks. You will have an amazing time. Like seriously. And be respected and all those things like that, right?
Yep.
And that's a big deal.
Yeah, I think it's funny too, because then you meet somebody and you're like, oh, so you're in your 40s. I love people that are in their 40s. They're my absolute favorites. Something about that, once you hit that point in your life, like, I can fuck with you.
Right.
But then you meet somebody like that and you're like, okay, I don't feel this way, but you've never been married. You don't have kids. And you're not in a committed relationship. Well, what's wrong with you?
Right.
I'm having fun.
Right.
Still?
That's our
But then
story.
it's like, okay, then
That's our
you're
story.
still having fun. But then I'm just saying, women,
Yeah.
they're going to find, no matter what you say or
For
what answer
sure.
you give them, they're going to find something wrong with it, and they're going to bitch about something.
And here's the thing too, right? And I'll speak for myself on this. There's still a great possibility of me to, you know, fall in love with somebody and, you know, date and whatever and get married, do all that shit. Maybe not marriage, but you know,
You're not that far. Baby steps. Baby
yeah,
steps.
right, exactly. But yeah, I mean, that's a choice. It's a choice. I can tell you right now, if I wanted to be in a relationship right now, I could be in a relationship right now.
Yeah, not
Right
to
now.
toot my own horn, but I could probably be in a relationship with several women if I wanted to right now. And I choose not to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's
And the
just-
marriage thing for me is very simple. If you can explain to me the benefit that I get from being married that I don't get from dating, then please let me know. What is
No,
that?
I won't because I don't want to get married.
Yeah, it's a horrible business
I'll
decision.
wear a fat fucking rock on my
Of
finger until
course,
the cows
that's a
come
status,
home.
and I totally understand that.
I don't want to get married.
It's
I have no argument for you because I agree with you.
Well, I can tell you the answer is there is no benefit to being married as opposed to just dating the person. There's zero benefit for the man.
It's a business decision, and it's a horrible business decision because it doesn't end well.
The number one leading cause to divorce is marriage.
Is marriage.
That's right. I love that.
It's true.
It's true.
Anyways, Kings, go get
Get
your new young models.
You get your
The only thing is-
2021.
Yeah.
Is that what's
The only thing
illegal
is,
now?
like,
Yeah.
don't be a toxic piece of shit. If you got a young woman or you got a young man, be a grown up. Like, treat them cool. You don't be a
Well,
toxic
set
piece of
examples,
shit.
right,
Dude. Yeah,
of
set
how
examples.
we
You know,
treat women.
this is how you should be treated.
Or if your friend brings one around.
Treat the dude.
Yeah.
Like, treat
Yeah, if
them cool.
one of your guys shows up to dinner with a young lady or an old lady,
Right. No, for sure.
you don't have to date them. Why do you care?
Don't
You're
care.
not the one sleeping with them,
No.
spending money on them, whatever you want to say. Let them be happy. Don't try to bring other people down
Yeah.
because you're not happy.
If two people are happy, fucking let them
Oh
be.
my God! Please let him. Please,
So-
can we
stop
not be all
hating.
involved in everybody's shit?
Yep.
I mean, it's got your own shit going on. Fuck, man, I can't even think about.
There are more important things going on in this
Oh my
world
God!
So older women,
than you being worried
stop
about
hating.
Yeah.
Stop hating
Leave them alone.
on the young
Do some
bucks.
kegels.
Stop hating on it. You know,
I love it.
I mean, I'm so happy you brought this up. It
Yeah,
needs to
we
get
talked
out.
about
I mean,
it.
it needs to get out there. And it's not even like a mean, a rude, or thing. You know what I mean? I'll hang out with women my age. I hang out with women my age all the time.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, they're still fun.
Cool.
They're out there. Yeah,
pretty cool. There's some cool ones, but
Yeah.
just
that's it.
yeah.
Who you decide to date, so you decide to date.
Yep.
Or never
And-
date.
and here's
or
the-
be single forever.
Here's one thing I want to say before we change it. You can hate all you want. It ain't going to change shit.
Yeah, exactly. If people are happy, let them be.
You know?
That's it.
Yep. Hey, fucking cheers to that. Let's go. Take a nap on that one.
Yeah.
All right. This is the Caitlin segment that
This is the Caitlin
somehow
show.
I stole. That somehow I stole with my topic.
No, wait, it's
No,
great.
it was
I love it.
good.
No, I was trying to talk about music, so.
So this is our episode on age gap.
Age gap.
All right. Shout out to us.
You guys better have some throwback bangers for me next week.
Yeah, I will actually.
Okay. Okay.
One a week.
Okay, I'm down for that.
One each. I want to hear
All
your
right.
guys'.
Throwback
and share
bangers?
mine. Yeah,
Yeah.
throwback bangers. If you love throwback bangers, join us next week for another episode.
Yes. Also, give us ideas on what you guys want to see us talk about.
Yeah, please. That'd be
Give the
fucking
people what they want. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, do all the things that help this channel grow. And I'm keeping my thumbs in, but Caitlin,
Till next time, we'll see
Do
you next
thumbs up.
time.
shout out to Alyssa. She can't even do this. She got a broken.
Oh, that's right. Ah,
See you
damn.
later.